Good evening, friends. Does that sound corny? Like I was kind of thinking of a way to come in because it's called Moke Friends. I usually say Moke Friends today, but I was talking to my friend and I was saying that I should call like the fans friends, and he was saying I
Mm,
should say like good evening, friends. But
yeah.
I don't know how to say it without sounding
The
corny.
good evening part, I don't know. It kind of makes you sound like Mr. Rogers coming into this
Right.
bitch with
Good
a with a
evening.
card.
Good, good evening, friends. All right. Good evening,
uh,
friends.
there you go.
Today it is me, and for some reason this word has been stuck in my head. Me and my illustrious cousin.
Illustrious, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Andre Wallace. We got the same last name.
There you
We are
go.
blood.
That's the
How are
proof
you?
right there.
How
Good,
are you,
man.
sir?
Good,
Man,
good. Just
it's good to see you.
yeah, thank you. It's good to see you as well, sir. You're looking good.
Oh,
You're
thank you.
strapping. Yeah,
Oh, you do
pristine.
too. Your hair
Oh,
is
thank you.
nice.
Oh,
Like it
appreciate it.
is. No, I don't mean that bad way. Like it's growing. Like I'm facing like a
Yeah,
hairline Vegeta type thing. I mean, you see it.
yeah. You see me when I go saying, bro, it's crazy.
I know, but you see, yours does. Mine just has the little widow's peak.
Yeah. Yeah, that I guess that's the Maxwell. Maybe you got that from the Wallace. I don't know.
I know. So
Uh,
I do want to say that my cousin is a very, very busy man. That is why we are running on nigga time. You know, and I'm not mad at you. Like I didn't know a proper way because I knew what you were doing, so I didn't know a proper way to rush you.
yeah, there was no proper way
So
to rush me, guy.
I know that's why I just got to send you a text and what you told me what you're doing. I just said okay because I didn't know
Yeah,
what to say after that.
yeah.
What were you doing?
So I'm a personal trainer, so I was personal
Oh,
training. So, oh, nice.
yeah.
So basically, me and my fiance, we converted the garage into a gym. So, quarantine time, people they want individual training. So, been kind of capitalizing on that. I also do group fitness with this company called Camp Gladiator. Definitely check them out. They have some good stuff going. But basically, I have a couple locations in Irving, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas. And last thing I do is this is my 9 to 5. I'm a wellness coach. So basically, I work at a factory that makes plastic and then converts it to basically, the wrapping around like an Aquafina bottle. And then,
Wait. What is this? Yo, nigga,
hmm,
I never knew that. When I was living in Odessa, I worked at a place
hmm.
called Orex Plastics,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
and they made the little things that made the plastic, and we made shit that like the
Oh,
silver lining inside of chips and
yeah. It's the exact same thing.
yeah,
That's why I don't
wow.
know. Yeah. So
And
basically,
I worked in the lab.
oh, okay. Yeah, basically
Yeah.
what I do, so I'm like third party. I work for a company called Wellness Coaches. So
Mm.
they send me there and I govern like all of the faculty. And basically I just do like wellness talks. If somebody needs help with like fitness plans or meal plans, stuff like that, I organize like 5Ks, that type of thing. So just kind of engaging people, keeping them active. So
So that sounds pretty fun.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool, but you know how the factory is, like yeah, they got to be working. So
Oh
sometimes it
yeah,
can be
so
a little
you're just
difficult.
right next to them.
Yeah, so I was just kind of working with their schedule and whatnot. If they have time, maybe they'll come to the office, but for the most part, I'm just walking around, just talking when I can.
So you ain't really doing nothing.
I'm doing a lot. You should see how many steps I get, bro. I get like at least 15,000, bro. I'm doing a
Uh,
lot.
so you could just kind of just if they're not in your schedule, you can just kind of walk around and just check on people. That's what you do.
Yeah, just check out people. So basically, it's two
That's
buildings. So
dope.
yeah, one building gets the petroleum beads, converts it to plastic. That's called
Mm.
conversion. And the other building is films. That's where they print out like the different labels and stuff. So
Yeah,
one day I'll go hit one plant. The other day I'll hit another plant. So I just kind of divvy up like who I see based on their schedule.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
So
but now I'm working from home. So I just call them.
right. So how was that? Is that better?
No, like I used to see like 35 people a day when I was there. Now I'll get like 8 people. So, it's
Do
like
you get paid
less.
by the people?
No. But, I want to, help as many people as I can.
Oh, so you care. You genuinely care about the people.
Oh yeah. I'm there. Might as well.
Might as well.
That was a joke.
You're not.
Yeah.
But so how was back to personal fitness?
Yeah.
How was that during quarantine?
Um,
This actually feels weird, like interviewing, talking to you. It's weird.
Definitely.
Sorry.
I feel like we're
For
sitting
me,
on the
it
bench
is.
right
Ah,
now.
yes. So
Yeah.
how was the personal fitness during quarantine? Was it good? Was it bad?
I think it's like a situation thing. For me, I started focusing a little more on the wellness coaching thing. So I wasn't pushing the personal training and the group fitness in the beginning.
Hmm.
So my numbers kind of plateaued. And then people started like leaving because, a lot of people were scared to actually do the group fitness outside or whatnot.
Right.
Now it's going back up. People are getting more comfortable, I guess, with the vaccine. And then I guess some people are just done. They're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just go
Yeah.
do my thing. Yeah.
How many
So,
people do you usually have?
so like at my camps, generally between like 8 and 15. Personal training is 1-on-1.
Right.
Yeah. So, but they have people, man. They have like Marion Jones. She actually is with Camp Gladiator. She gets like 200 people, like 300 people at a
Bro.
time.
Is she
Yeah,
in
like
Dallas?
no, Austin. You should go. Like there are mobs of people just to, like go see, some of these trainers.
Really? I
Yeah, it's
should I
crazy.
should go and be like at the end, be like, yo, I got this podcast.
Hey, right? Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, I don't see why not. They can pub themselves. If they're like, hey, can I pub, CG or not?
Oh
I
man.
feel like y'all both
So
could win.
how do I just go to Camp Gladiator and be like, yo, I'm Andre's cousin.
Don't say my name. She don't know me. I know her because everybody know her. Nobody know me, bro. I've seen her at like one of the conferences, like from a distance. I was like, oh shit, but I see Shy, man. You know me, I'm Shy, bro.
Yo, okay. How are you shy and you have? I'm not shy. I'm an introvert. But how are
Yeah.
you shy and you do personal fitness?
So similar to you, I'm an introvert. So I always say this: I'm an introvert by nature and an extrovert by practice. Randolph Wallace made me do stuff. He was like, "You're gonna
Mhm.
go, at church." He was like, "You're gonna go preach."
Yeah.
At school, I would have to do stuff. I used to play trumpet too, so I was always in the front of crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So basically became, practice enough, and then you're out of your body. You're just doing the thing. So right
Yeah.
now, I go to camp. I have like a whole thing. Now I'm just like free, so I could joke and stuff like that, as opposed to not coming prepared and being nervous. That's why I was nervous about coming on this because I was like, dang, I feel like, we're just gonna be speaking off the dome, and
Nah,
that's usually.
man. I would I would never I used to do that, but I would not do that with family. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that with a lot of people either because I
Yeah.
like nigga, before I did like this live stream, I used to do
Mhm.
face-to-face podcasts
Mhm.
and it would be straight off the dome and sometimes it got out of control.
Oh,
And
okay.
you like shit gets said and it just sounds weird and you know.
Yeah. I got you. I got
And,
you.
and, and, I, and I never edited shit, so it
Yeah.
just stayed weird, you know.
Yeah. That's funny,
But
man.
okay. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, you being. Let's talk about how was the saxophone? You played the saxophone.
Nah, I play the trumpet and piano.
Uh, how was that? You like Bill Clinton?
Uh, my dad's like Bill Clinton. He plays the
Oh
saxophone.
yeah, yeah,
I play trumpet. So who plays trumpet? I don't know who plays trumpet. I'm Miles Davis, bro. I was actually decent back in the day.
yeah.
I went to college. They didn't have a band, so I kind of like died off and not really stopped playing, but I didn't play as much. I can still relatively play. I played the piano from like the age of like 7 to like 20 or so, and then I
Yeah.
just like stopped. And so during quarantine, like I started back in February, just got back on it. So that's been my
Yeah.
jam right now. Yeah,
Really nice.
yeah, man.
How so? Is it like riding a bike? Did you just start? Did you
Uh,
just pick
uh,
up?
yeah, honestly, yeah, it was. It wasn't too bad. Bit of learning curve, but like it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play anything?
Uh, I was a rapper.
Okay.
So
Okay.
no, I didn't play shit.
I mean, you got the beats, bro. So you
Wait,
play it all.
I played. I know, right? I remember. Nigga,
Yeah,
I remember being. I think like 18, and there I pulled this Hispanic chick from the valley, and
yeah.
she did not want like. She wanted to fuck with me, but what made her not fuck with me is
Mm-hmm.
because I enjoyed rap music, and she did not like how producers made the beat. She was in the rock, so she said that like
Mm-hmm.
they played everything and it was just kind of cheap. But I feel like it kind of takes a pretty good talent to just kind of throw shit together too and make it
Yeah,
sound decent.
yeah, yeah. I feel the same way you do. I feel it takes less technical ability to make the beats, but to
Hmm.
have that type of knowledge of each different instrument. Because a guitar player, he'll play for like 20, 30 years, but all he may know is guitar. But
Yeah,
like, we get on the board, we start learning keys, and then within the
yeah,
keys, we can put on a flute. Oh shit, now we're doing a magical Will Ferrell flute shit, and then like
yeah,
so we can kind of advance ourselves, and it may not be as concentrated as somebody who's dedicated to one instrument, but I
yeah.
feel it's amazing that you can sit in front of something and then have an orchestra. You know?
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And sometimes you can just overdo it like I do. Now,
yeah. I used to
so
too, man.
so let's let's see. Do you want to kind of keep it light, or you want to jump into some real shit?
It's whatever, man. The protein shake is starting to hit me, so I'm regaining my energy.
Let's jump into some real shit then.
Okay. Oh, wow. Really real.
All right. So, funny thing, quick story, and it's not even like one of those stories. It's just I have like this short term weird memory shit. But I had this girl on that was maybe 2, 3 weeks ago, Naomi, and she's like kind of like a journalist. She writes like reviews and shit for a record label and all that. And I
Mm,
found out through Snapchat that she is a 7 Day Adventist, and that is very rare to find.
yeah.
Now I say this to say this: me and my cousin Andre were raised 7 Day Adventists. Were you raised 7 Day Adventists?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. I think. Oh yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. What are you talking
I,
about?
I, I think you were probably more 7 Day Adventists than us, just because like we watch TV and stuff
Hmm.
and all that. But
Yeah.
now, what are you?
Um, I guess right now,
Hey, look, Tiffany's here.
agnostic. Oh, what's
She,
up, Tiff?
she's being black with her
What's up? What's up?
boobs. Tiffany is our other cousin, our lovely cousin.
Yeah.
You're in my top three cousins.
Me? Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let me count real
No
quick.
order, no
Yeah,
order.
yeah, you're top three. Yeah, you're in top three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
you.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
you
you,
and Aaron, man.
Tiffany, and Tanika. I mean, you,
Okay,
Tiffany, and Tanika are my top three cousins.
okay, okay. I gotta say Tiffany now. So you, Aaron, and Tiffany.
I'll
In
let you
case
know when she
Tanika's watching,
leaves.
in case Tanika's watching, you, Tiffany, and Tanika. I gotta cover my
Wait, so
bases, bro.
you only said me because I'm on here?
Hey, man, it's your show.
So
Nah. You're my
I
favorite, bro.
know.
Yeah.
So you said you're what?
I would say right now agnostic.
What is
I
that?
mean, Gnostic means knowledge, so they putting the A before it is without. So I don't know. That's the reality of it. We're raised Seventh Adventist, so I've been looking into the God of the Bible a lot more,
Uh,
trying to figure that out, and there just seems to be, just like contradictions and things that don't really add up. So questions do arise, and then once you start seeking those questions, you start realizing certain things, certain good things, certain bad things, because obviously, we were raised it, so a lot of it is embedded, like with with ourselves. So. But for the most part, I think it's a necessary thing. I've been kind of challenging, like some of my friends that I grew up with in the church, just asking them, first of all, have you completely read the Bible, that you profess in? And just kind of challenging them to do that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually just going through it, to say that I read it, and then to really, look into detail about what I believe or what I don't believe.
yeah. What do you
Yeah.
what do you what do you what are some of the contradictions?
Um, a lot of it dealing with like I guess like with women, with like loving people, with morality. So one thing is like at church we're often taught to be a good person, love your neighbor as yourself or whatnot. But when you look at the Bible, God killed like over 2 million people just because random stuff. He killed one guy for jacking off and coming on the ground.
Wait,
So
wait, what Bible are you reading? The Bible of
exactly, that's why I
Bang
challenge you to
Bang?
read your Bible.
The Bang Bang Bible?
I mean, it's just like different things like that. Things between like the Old Testament and New Testament, they don't. It doesn't really make sense because you have God like always there, and then He's not there. You have Him wrathful in the Old, and then He's all loving in the New.
Yeah.
You have like definitions of God being like omniscient and omnipresent, but it's like if He's omniscient, meaning He can do anything, and He's omnipresent, can God be nowhere? So these are like
Mm.
questions, like can God kill himself? Like if he can't, but he should be able to, so these are certain contradictions that arise when you really start looking at it.
What would happen if God killed himself?
Oh, I was going to actually suggest this book to you. Oh man, it's so good, bro. I just started listening to it. I've been listening to it all day, but it's called God's Debris. And then basically
Uh-huh.
it's what happens when God kills himself.
Really?
Yeah. I
It's
haven't made it all
it's
the way
on
through.
it's on Audible.
Yeah, it's on Audible.
I have
It's
like
by
6 credits.
yeah, man. It's by Scott Adams. It's
Yeah.
nonfiction, but it's just like a thought experiment, kind of
Yeah.
saying, make you see like, what if God exploded? Would
Yeah.
it be our universe? Is this? Are we like little cells of God? What's happening? Who knows?
Like I always think this is gonna pour in. Okay, this is gonna pour into my views on religious topic and my universe shit topic.
Okay.
All right. So I always thought since we have outer space and I don't talk well, so I
Mm.
might sound very stupid, but
No.
I'm just high. But
Yeah, put it hard with that.
but there's outer space, and so I would what we would believe is that God is outside of outer space, which
hmm
means heaven's outside outer space, but where is hell? You know?
hmm
But and I'm just kind of going all over the place because this is just weird. What
Yeah.
if like when I was a kid, I always thought to myself, what if the devil was a good one? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
God was the bad one. And I remember some people thought I was crazy, and maybe I thought I was, but then I thought about it again.
Yeah.
And I thought about it because when people say, God won't give you more than what you can handle, or God did this for a reason. And so like when my daughter passed away, like a couple people hit me with that, oh yeah, God did this for a reason. And I think to myself, if that were true, like why would God do that to like a human person that could potentially fuck up their life, everything, whatever. Now,
hmm
I also believe I don't think that when I die, like I'm gonna see any of y'all again. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I do believe maybe I may be born again somewhere on a different planet, on a who, whatever. Maybe we might feel each other's energy, but for me to like physically be like, yo, Andre, like I don't believe that shit.
hmm
But there's so much shit going on with the universe and all that stuff. Sometimes I feel like we're just bacteria from the earth.
I can see that. I can see
Yeah,
that.
like we're just
Yeah.
we just happen to happen, and we're just
Yeah.
bacteria on the earth, and then maybe bacteria on us is going ham like us.
Yeah. When you look at, and just starting on this, when you look at like physics
Mhm.
and like metaphysics, I'm sorry, quantum physics, and you start looking at quirks and stuff like that, and basically everything. So let's start universe, okay, and then you have galaxies,
Yeah.
okay, which is within it, okay, and then within the galaxies you have solar systems. Within the solar system you have like planetary systems. You have like individual suns within the sun. So you can even go to Earth. You have your water, your mountains. You have your continents. You have your states, and then you have your cities, and then you have your town, and then you have Andre and DJ, and then from there you go more and more. You have your bacteria. The bacteria has things living on them, and then the things living on them are atoms, and then the atoms have parts called quarks, which are little parts, and then the quarks have parts, and then the parts that the quarks have. So it just keeps going. So,
Nigga.
so it just keeps going. So I find that amazing, bro. I find that
Yo,
amazing.
one time me and Will did acid, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was probably after I threw my lamp for some reason and spilled bong water on me. And I remember sitting on the couch telling him that, and I was covered in bong water, so you can imagine how I smelled. I remember telling
Yeah.
him the 90s have a smell, and the 90s smelled like this. And then he
Mm-hmm.
started listening to Coldplay,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing like this whole marching band dance shit. And for some reason, I was like proud of him. I was like, yo, this nigga's he's doing this shit. But then I
Yeah.
zoomed in and I was a piece of lint on
Uh-huh.
Shannon Sharp's fucking jacket. And I was a
Huh.
piece of lint on his jacket, and he was in the snow and I was
Yeah.
enjoying it. And that was just a weird, crazy story, but it was just to say that I was a piece of lint and
Yeah.
I had a whole fucking life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So to think about that, like when you were naming like the solar system, all that shit, I can see all that shit just going like a fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Just getting deeper and deeper and deeper, right?
Oh man,
Yeah.
so what
Yeah.
if it's like just infinite, man?
What if it's infinite, bro? What if like I listen to a lot of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he
Me
gives
too.
like yeah. I don't know if you heard the not the theory in the sense of science, but like theory in the sense of let's just kind of thought experiment. He was
No.
saying that one of them is that the universe came into being because there was a basically like an intrusion from the fourth dimension. The way I understand this is like like two dimensions, right? So you
Yeah.
have a piece of paper that's our two dimension. So
Right, right.
imagine you're sliding an apple through that two dimension. You're on a two dimensional plane. You're sliding an apple through it. What you're going to see is just like single layers of it. Okay, getting kind of smaller and smaller and smaller until you get to the stem or whatever. For he was saying that basically I'm probably not explaining this best, but basically for that structure to see three-dimensional, there has to be some kind of like intrusion from that three dimension into it to make that a reality within that dimension. So he was saying that part of the fourth dimension kind of intruded on this whatever space this was, and then created our galaxy, our three-dimensional galaxy. Like that's one of the theories in a sense.
Huh.
So yeah. So I don't know if that made sense. In my head, it makes sense.
But
But
is the fourth dimension time?
I think it's a vector of time, space, and
Space time.
it's something else. I forget. Like I told you, I'm just like getting on
Yeah.
this. So yeah.
Wowzers. Yo,
Yeah.
like time, like space time, like that
Uh,
shit boggles my mind so much
yeah.
just because of like we could be right here, but I can be what on the moon or something, or not in the moon, but just in the
Mm,
middle of the void, like in no atmosphere. And
yeah.
the same time can go. And have you seen Interstellar?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Nigga, that is one of my favorite movies. And I know I just cut off a whole story just to jump to that, but I realized it wasn't going to make any sense. So,
Yeah. Were you talking about like a difference in time based on like speed within the
well,
universe?
yeah, but just like Interstellar, like when they went on that planet and being on there for 30 minutes was like what, like 10 years or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that shit boggles my that shit.
I, I don't know if that one is just Hollywood. The way I understand that is it's based on like speed. So there's an experiment saying if you have two rockets and you put a watch on both of them, and then you send one at a certain speed in one direction and a certain speed in another direction, if they eventually circle back, the watches, they won't sync up anymore. And the reason because time and space, like the whole fabric thing, just to give an illusion, there are dips in it. So like the Earth, there's a dip, so that's why the moon is just circling around it, kind of like a shit going down the toilet, you know. So
well, they call it a satellite, nigga.
Yeah,
Sounds smart.
Satellite. Yeah. So basically, based on like the speed and then like the curvature of that time and space, time can be warped, and it also deals with like lights. So like I said, I'm just started on this. I can suggest some books and stuff like that, but let's all get smart and then like read.
But if you're in the middle, you know what I mean, like in the void of space, then what is time? Like
what is time anyway? What is time anyway? Time is a human construct to understand.
Okay, right. We know that, but I mean the biological clock of time, because you're not going to age as quick as you would on Earth, because you're in no time. I don't know. Can somebody fucking?
I feel like you'll age the same. But I could be wrong.
They want some books suggestions.
Give me a second. Let's keep talking. I think I have a list.
Bro, like this should be making me so mad, just because I know I would never know, and I know in this lifetime we would never find out. But I wish somebody can find out this space-time fabric shit and bend light faster. And I can't even fathom the speed of light, nigga.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like yeah.
What is it? How fast is it? Like 800? What? 163,000 or 800,000 miles?
Let me see.
I think it might be 163,000. I don't know. I used to listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson's space shit to go to bed, like just a couple months ago.
299,792,458 meters per second.
So was I off?
Fast as fuck. Huh?
You said meters. Put it in American terms.
How fast is the speed of light? It's actually the next one. How fast is the speed of light in miles for you stupid Americans? 186,000 miles a second.
There we go. There I said it. Yes. See? Say it in our terms, nigga. That nigga is 2 million meters.
Hey, real quick. Do you want me to type the books in the chat or just say them?
I assume you could just say them. I mean, do what you want to do, but say them. I don't know.
No, because somebody asked for them. Okay. One is The Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan. That one's pretty good. He goes into good detail about that. We can keep talking and I'll find them.
I'm listening. Oh, you said you're going along. Not bad. Hey, so you know what I was thinking about? How they were saying how people want to go to fucking Mars and shit. And I thought to myself, that would sound very good. That would be very good. But what rules would apply? What currency would be there? And do people not realize that fucking, I don't think people realize how fast they would actually be going. You know what I mean? Because astronauts train for this shit. I don't think they're going to let niggas just hop in a plane and just fucking go to Mars. Especially kids.
Yeah.
Would you go?
Would I go? Here's my thing. I feel like
come here, boy.
I feel like humans gonna be human. So if we can't treat this world right, what makes us think we could treat Mars right?
Yeah, they gonna fuck it up. Maybe even quicker.
Maybe even quicker, bro. You know, so I'm investing in mountain property right now because I figure in 20 years it's gonna be beachfront. You know, so I'm just gonna get a first class front row seat to the end.
Nigga, and you're not telling nobody?
Huh? I just told you. What are we doing here?
I mean, but would you have told me if we never would have talked about this?
Yeah. I'm just joking about the mountain stuff.
I know.
But yeah. But yeah. Of course.
We are gonna. Yo, the world is gonna fucking. Something's gonna happen that's gonna fuck everybody up. Yeah. And hopefully, I'm not here.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like, A meteor or some shit?
A meteor or
A
like
virus?
right? A crazy like look, a fucking meteor
Mm,
that doesn't hit nothing but the fucking ocean.
mm,
And then the world's biggest tsunami comes all over.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be here. And
Get
maybe
that
some
mountain
even
property, bro.
fiery shit. Nigga,
Yeah.
if a meteor comes,
Uh-huh. Hey, I guess we'll have to figure this shit out. I mean, hey, man, who's to
nah.
say? Yeah. I
I,
guess. Yeah. Never mind. I'm a little.
yo, what would you do if you died and then God was like, yo, nigga, like I'm real, there's a heaven, there's a hell. Would you
Uh,
like
first, first, I'll be kind of scared, like, um, because if he's the God of the Bible, I'll be fucking scared. He's gonna like send me to hell, or I'm gonna. I feel like there's no free will if you go to
yeah.
heaven. Because think about it. At the beginning, the angels, they had the angels, and then what? A third of them had their free will and they sinned. So if you believe in heaven, you have to believe that you can still sin in heaven. But basically, the way we're taught and the way that it kind of reads is that you can't sin in heaven. Therefore, your free will has been taken away. So you're not you.
Mm.
So I don't want to be me, and I don't want to burn forever. So just let me go into the ether. Put me back where I came
Yeah,
from. You know?
yeah. See,
Yeah.
I believe that like once you die, you just wake up as another fucking baby somewhere else, maybe, or maybe here.
Maybe, yeah,
What if
maybe.
you come at? I feel you. What if you come back as everything? So you die, you come back as like a roach. Somebody kills you. You come back as a rat.
Dude, check out this book. I read it the other day by Andy Weir. It's
Mm,
called The Egg, and it's basically just talking about what you're talking about. So it's another
yeah.
thought experiment. So basically, are you gonna read it? I don't know if I should talk about it.
I'll listen to it. I don't read.
Okay.
I listen.
Okay, yeah, listen to it. But basically, let's say I die from a car accident, and then I wake up and there's a guy there, and then he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he's like, "I'm like, what is this place?" And he's like, "This is just a place," and then eventually you're gonna go back, and then he allows you to understand that you are everybody. You are all people through all time, and then the reason that you're going through this is because you're a baby God, and then that's how you become a God by living all the lives, understanding all of the world through all of
Nigga,
the time. It's
I
crazy shit,
had this.
right?
I had this on a fucking shroom trip and then an
Yeah,
acid trip. The acid
yeah.
trip made me want to kill myself, but the
So,
shroom trip.
oh no.
Well, no, look, not like that. But I had the craziest trip. It was so crazy that I quit my job the next day. But
Yeah,
I had the craziest trip to where I lived every single fucking life, whether
yeah,
good, bad, ugly. So when Will would ask me how was it, I was like, it was everything, but it was everything to the point that I was depressed because I was like, there's nothing left, and I
yeah.
literally felt like
Huh,
that.
huh. So makes you wonder what it is to be like a God. Like there's really
Yeah,
nothing left if you know everything.
yeah,
Um, I think one thing it does, it makes you realize everything is everything. Because if you could say in one life I'm Hitler, and then in another life I'm the 2 million Jews that he killed, and then you understand both, it becomes nothing. It just kind of
yeah.
shows you that everything is just what it is. There's no real rhyme or reason. Everything
So
is neutral.
what you gonna do when you born in Alabama with the Confederate flag?
Man,
You
we'll
gonna embrace
run.
it?
I thank Monica and Randolph for moving to Houston, Texas, man. Because I see some of my friends were like, and not to talk
Ah,
down
man,
on like these places like New Orleans. I have some friends
nigga.
like from Georgia, like country place in Georgia, and I'm like, yo, man, it could have been a definite miss. I could be from
Nigga.
Florida. What?
Florida man. Florida
Yeah, right.
man.
I could have been eating alligators' heads.
Nigga. That's why I was always thankful my dad lived in the nice parts in Georgia. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The nigga wasn't in
yeah,
like Athens, Georgia, where they call you boy and shit.
Yeah, right, right.
I drove out one time. I didn't try with that time we went to that girl house and I left
Mhm.
you. I
Man, dude, that was so fucked up. I still, oh, bro, why'd you bring that up, man?
uh,
God damn, bro.
for the people who don't know, I was 21. I had just moved to Georgia and we had drove together and I had met this girl and this was might have been MySpace era. So I might have met her from MySpace. But
Yeah,
she was yes, Woodstock. Aaron said Woodstock, yes. Dreamcatcher Drive Woodstock. But
yeah.
I fucking met her. She was a nice little yellow bone. Me and Andre went to her house one night. She lived
She
in
was a
the
yellow
Stone
ball?
Mountain.
That was a white girl.
Oh well, no, 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 no,
Wait,
no, no, no. Remember that white girl came to the crib when we got there, but when I left you at that place, that was the yellow bone.
she was a yellow ball?
Yeah,
I guess I'm getting confused.
or Mexican. I don't know. But the one who
Yeah,
came
probably
over,
Mexican. Yeah, I
that
remember that one. Yeah, I remember when I came over.
yeah. And so, she was cool. She's a smash young Jeezy, man. I thought I was a shit. I was like, yeah, man, I'm fucking
Which
same,
one? The white
same.
girl?
Yeah. I was like, man, me and Jeezy fucking same girl.
Eskimo brother, son.
I see him. I'm like, what up, baby?
What's up? We cut cousins.
And I was found in a ditch later on. But but so we went to this girl's house. And I remember me and this girl, I think we were going to get something to eat or something. But Andre had went to the bathroom. And when he went to the bathroom, I was like, let's go. And she was like,
Yeah,
should you tell your cousin? And I was like, he's gonna be cool with this.
I'm
So we
gonna be all
left.
right. Yeah,
We left.
who else did y'all leave? Who else did y'all leave?
We left a little kid with him.
Her toddler, her like 2-year-old baby. They don't even know me. They don't even know me. That's just crazy. I
Oh
could have stole
man.
this kid and sold him.
You could have. You could
I
have been
could.
a fucked up person.
I could have been a fucked up person, bro.
Not in this lifetime.
But you know what it tells me? She's a fucked up person.
That is probably true. That is, yeah, very. So that is what happened. I remember he was so mad at me. I thought it was funny. I was young. I was stupid. Would I do that again? Fuck no.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about?
I don't know. Hey man, give me my thing's about to die.
Do you
So let me
think, man?
switch it out real quick.
Do you think
Can I use yours?
this
Yeah,
is
headphones?
very great? I have my cousins in here, my sisters in here. Andre's a very good cook too. His girl's a good cook too. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Give me
Are
a second.
you
Let me put this other one in here, man. Thank you.
for y'all? For y'all to know, Andre is
Yeah,
swole.
we can talk.
Huh?
I said we could definitely talk about cooking. You should have put that on the list.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got this
Turn off the
feedback.
Bluetooth.
Feedback.
It's me. Give me a second.
No, it's me. I know it's him. I will add it. Cooking. Now we are cooking. Are you back?
Give me one
Oh
second.
shit! I'm actually drinking Sprite tonight. I am not drinking alcohol. Ginger Sprite. I've been liking these new Sprites they have. They have like ginger Sprite and strawberry Sprite. This is like the 5th time I wasted some shit on my computer. But I'm drinking out of a red cup. But whatever. Are you back?
What's it called? Oh. No, not yet. My
When you
bad,
said,
bro.
"Ma, you good?" When we said talk, I'm not a good talker unless I have somebody talking with me. I need to work on that. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, man. For some reason, this one's not connecting. Can you stand the reverb just for a little while? While I let
Can you stand the rain? Sunny days. Is that how it go? I don't know. Was that Sesame Street?
I think that was a theme song. That's Sesame Street, fool. That last one was Sesame Street.
Oh, I could have sworn that was like
And
Tony.
Tony. Tony? Yeah, right? Or
Is
Jodeci.
it? Nah.
Hey, who's Can You Stand the Rain?
Tony or Guy? I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
It feels good. Are
Yeah,
you back?
yeah, I'm back.
All right, cooking.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say, I don't know if it was something,
Mm,
but the first time I tasted your cooking, it was that time you had something that the next day you gave me something. It was like really hot.
yeah, probably curry chicken or something.
Yes, and then you had that little get
Oh, the
together at your
gathering.
house.
Yeah,
Yes, and then
yeah,
I was like, wow, my cousin can really cook.
yeah. I like to eat.
How
How?
right? I mean, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to ask. Like, how'd you get good? Because you are like
Uh,
very impressively. Is that a word?
oh man.
Impressively good.
Yeah, yeah. You can see I'm getting flush. You're too kind. You're too kind.
Yeah, I try.
Um, Basically, when I was a kid, I guess kind of watching my mom, she would always cook,
Mm.
and she would cook like in bulk. And then like when I was like 13, 12, 13, they're just like, take care of yourself, nigga. So it was like, like first starting off with like ramen. I used to like sardines back in the day, so I would like spruce up
I
sardines,
like sardines now.
yeah, now too, yeah. I cut up onion,
Yeah,
that kind of thing. And then college, man, the ladies love to eat.
yeah,
Eat meat, you know what I mean? Yeah, one way or
yeah,
another, get into me. But so that helped a lot. And I got my baking
yeah.
skills too. I used to like be good at cheesecakes. So I used to like sell cheesecakes on campus and stuff like that. And
Really?
yeah, man, I was a hustler, bro. I sold everything.
Cheesecakes? Wow. You
Yeah,
you you would do very well in jail.
yeah.
Or prison. I mean.
I'll make the lovely bride.
But no, I didn't need that, nigga. I meant that like I had a homeboy who did like maybe like 10 years in jail, and he said that niggas be making cheesecake in there. And
Okay.
they be making bread. Like they be
Yeah.
really making cheesecake that will give you diabetes, but it's very good. Like for real. So I didn't mean that you be gay. I mean if you were, I would not judge.
Thanks for that judging.
No, I love you, man. You're my cousin. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite thing to eat, and then what's your favorite thing to cook?
Man, I'm like Caribbean, bro. So I
Mm.
love curry anything, especially a goat, man. Murder a little goat for me, especially like those young ones. What's it called? Barilla. And it's like
I don't
30,
know.
yeah, 30-day old. They don't even let it get 31 days, bro. They don't even let it get
Whoa.
to May. They don't give it a May day. It's just crazy. But it's
So
all tender.
is it like a Bambi type though?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean,
It's huh?
I mean, is it like wobbling the walk? 30
I
days
mean,
sounds brand
they
new.
yeah, it's brand new. They kind of keep it, the walking to a low level. Just like with veal, they just kind of make them sit there and then feed them good stuff, and then just so it tastes good, man. But definitely like a roti. I would say I can eat a
What,
roti.
what's your favorite roti?
A goat roti. You gotta like I just told you, goat.
With the bone?
Yeah, because
Bro,
the bone is where the flavor comes from,
I,
bro.
I hate rotis with the bone. I always get a chicken one, and
No,
man, nigga,
no,
and what's the other thing to eat? That's the snail. What's the thing called?
conch.
Conch. Yeah, boy,
Yeah,
I ate
that
that one time. That shit tore my butt up. When I say butt, I mean my butt, nigga.
I, I have a mental thing against conch, man. Like I can't get over it. Like eating a snail.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I didn't know what it was until after I ate it. I just thought it was a
okay.
fish.
Okay, yeah. You can get me like that though.
Oh, but yeah, I like goat. I love goat.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
goat, and I love chicken wings.
Yeah,
Now,
me too, bro.
but I like Caribbean chicken wings. Like when I was there on Jaime, like I would literally buy 10-pound bags of chicken and eat
yeah,
10-pound bags of chicken every. I gained 40 pounds when I first moved there.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and so I like the Caribbean style that how they make their little drum and wingettes or whatever, the small ones.
Is it fried? What are you talking about? Fried?
Yeah,
Okay.
but the way with their spices and all that.
Is it breaded or is it like dry rub?
It depends what you
Okay.
want, grasshopper.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I miss eating in the island. I don't miss. Well, sometimes I miss living on the island just because the water and it was always nice. But the
yeah,
food,
yeah. The
man,
food's good.
boy.
Yeah. We went to Dominica when I was 18
Mm,
for Independence. So we spent like 2 weeks there. I went with my mom and her side of the family. And across the street from my mom's aunt's place, which we were staying at,
mm,
was this dude. He had like a club, and then he made chicken during the day. This fried chicken, bro. I have not been able to find a better chicken than that. That shit was
bro.
so fucking, man. I don't know what he put in that. Go picking allspice off the plant every day or something. I don't know, bro.
Man.
But I agree with you. That Caribbean food, like that ain't
Yeah.
nothing like it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they
And
give
then
you. Sorry.
yeah, I love Indian food too. Are you into that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But man, I'm like I'm a punk when it comes to dog. I don't want it that hot.
Okay. I
You know
love
what I'm
heat.
saying? Cause nigga, boy, cause every time I eat something foreign,
Uh,
I think about my butthole. You know what I'm saying? And so
yeah.
and like
Sorry about
that
that.
those true spices, those real spices are different than just American hot sauce or sriracha. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That just
Like
smells.
that shit, that shit, like it burns, and even like every particle of the shit that comes out of your ass burns.
I don't, bro. I must have like a the older I get, the weaker my stomach has gotten. I'll give you that. But like for heat, my stomach could take heat,
Cause
man. Like
you're full Caribbean.
yeah, but I just drench my shit in pepper, bro. I make my own
I
peppers.
can't. Oh yeah, I remember. It was hard to eat your fucking curry, and it was good.
That was
That
mild.
shit,
I'm
bruh,
training
very
my
good,
son now. I'm training my son to eat spicy food.
bruh. I
Yeah,
had to. I felt comfortable eating your food cold than I did hot. No shit, for real.
yeah, that's wild.
So now let me switch gears because I can stick a lot of shit with you. You mentioned your son. Let's talk about fatherhood.
Yeah,
You have a how old?
he's 4 now. He turned 4 in March.
Or I call him Andre Jr. Sometimes you don't like that for some
I call
reason.
it that. He's his own person. Man.
What do you
I'm his
mean? Andre?
steward. I'm his steward. That's all I owe to that man.
A what?
I'm his steward. I'm just here to help him through life. So I'm not gonna give him my name and put all these put different um, expectations. There you go. Thank you. That's why I love you so much. Expectations on him. That's just how I feel about it. I'm not saying that's
Right. No.
yeah,
But let's talk about fatherhood. So, I mean, I see you're enjoying it.
yeah. I like it. He's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo.
I figured I'd keep him. I mean, it's pleasant. I guess I could just kind of give you a brief overview of like my whole journey.
Go for it.
If that's all right. Basically, so I had him with another chick I was kind of messing with at the time, and basically, kind of, I would often at that time make a contract with whatever chick I was with, and then be like, hey, this is kind of for now. But the reality is, this is not going to be what
Like
it is.
a signing contract?
No, not signing, but he's just like, hey,
Oh, I was like, damn.
yeah, we're fucking around, no catch feelings contract, So basically, we kind of had an understanding, no kids, whatever. And then there was like a slip up, and then we had, a kid. So at that time, I was like really angry and hurt because I felt I was lied to. I was like really selfish, like back then. And then for the first few months, I was not a good person, during the pregnancy or whatever. But eventually, I caught up because I was like, reality always comes for you. So I was like,
Right.
hey, what is it best to keep destroying yourself and then eventually going to destroy your child, or to hop on board and just be the best you could be. So after that, I just hopped on board, just been the best since then.
I never knew that. I thought you were always a good person. I didn't know you were a savage a little bit.
Yeah. It's just different areas that I'm savage in. Relationship wise, I knew honestly, man, like I just thought I would not like get married. I just figured like each year is gonna be a new chick or two.
Yeah.
Gotta move through there, and then it stopped because like I found somebody really worth committing to, and then
Yeah.
it made sense. That I think that's the biggest thing. Like it made sense, like to be with Elizabeth, and it felt like the next step. It just it felt like reality. Like it's just
Right.
a process. So the other people, I guess maybe it was the time I was in, the mind state I was in. Some girls I was infatuated with. It felt like a dream. I was like, this is insane. I was always wanting, yeah. But it wasn't real because like as soon as we're done, that thing was gone. Like
Yeah.
I can't remember some of their names. Like,
Yeah.
so but father wise, I'm very happy. Like he's cool, man. Like he really don't give me no problems. He's 4 now, so as of late, he's been testing me. And
Really?
I have to tell him, I'm like, bro, you are so lucky I have not ran off in Monica. I would slap the fuck out of you. So but
Yeah.
I made a point to like better myself, like during the whole struggle of like, oh, I can't, oh, she lied to me, all this kind of stuff. And then so basically I went on a shroom trip, and then that like 180, bro. So I remember I was at did you come to that one apartment that had those 2 infinity pools?
That were right behind your door, behind your balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
stayed
you
there
remember
a
that?
couple times.
So I think I came back from like India, and then it was a couple weeks later. I was like, I am
Oh wait,
very
wait. You talking about the dope apartment?
the dope apartment.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
stayed there for a weekend.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gone, and then you stayed there. So basically, I was in there, and then I had some shrooms that I was like really scared to take, man, because I had tried before. It was just a bad experience. I
Yeah.
was like eating my soul out. I was like, what is happening? So I took these, and it was real introspective, man. Like things just made sense. And then that I would say that was one of the life altering points of my life that really set me on a very good path. Um, but wait, you look like you have a question.
No, I was thinking about your apartment. Okay, I don't want to interject in your shit, but no, the part I love that apartment, nigga.
Yeah, that's
I
dope,
think I stunted with
I only let that on the deal, man.
like yo.
At least was up, I was out.
No, but I remember. I don't remember those shrooms per se,
Yeah.
but I remember when I was staying at your apartment, and I forget what holiday it was. Remember, we had drove to Austin because I had my ex's car, and we went to the lake with my
Yeah.
friend Lindsay and Jamie and them.
Yeah, that was
And I,
dope. Yeah.
and I remember
Oh yeah.
that was right after my daughter passed away, and everybody said, "Yo, are you trying to take these shrooms?" And I said, "Yes." And I
Yeah.
remember when I took it, I had so much clarity, and I just felt so free, nigga.
Yeah.
And thank you, nigga.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, let me go right
You're
to
crazy, bro. You took that shit before we went to the lake. I was so scared for you, man. You remember I took it the next day? I was like, bro,
that.
you're crazy. I would not try swimming on this shit.
And every time I was in the water, I felt how big the water was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
bro.
I'm the type of nigga I will do shrooms and sit in the dark and listen to weird music. You know what I mean? I'm
That's
just
what I do.
weird.
Yeah. That's what I do. Or I go in nature. I like just sitting out in
Yeah.
nature, watching squirrels. Like, what is he thinking? Like, what's this
Yeah.
nigga doing? Like that's nuts. But yeah. But so father, the quarantine has been good, man. So there have been like struggles throughout the whole thing. One of them has been like he's mostly with his mom. So like 3/4 of the time, and that kind of takes a toll on me sometimes because I want to be with my dude, and sometimes like when he's here, he'll ask for his mom, and then I'll get in my feelings. I've gotten over that now, but the quarantine, we took him out of the school. So with my job, I'm flex schedule, so I'm able to take people late at night or do whatever, and it was great, man. Like I've been able to like homeschool him. I've been able to spend like half the month with him basically,
Yeah.
and build a good relationship. So that's been awesome. It feels like a second childhood.
Yeah.
So
That's good. That's good. I've been trying to. I mean, my kids are they're 13, so
yeah.
like my kids always try to call me corny, but I feel like they secretly like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I see them secretly watching my podcast and all sort of shit.
yeah, yeah.
But um, I'm gonna get to this real quick because I mean we're almost it's whatever because we're on nigga time, so it don't
Yeah.
matter. But
I probably have about 5 more minutes. We're about to eat.
okay, good. Let's run through this real quick. Getting the fam together on Zoom during quarantine. How'd that come about?
So basically, I have a buddy, Koneski Vantaboo. He's like one of my closest friends. Grew up with him and everything, and he got his family together. They're from Anguilla and Saint Vincent, and actually the Anguilla side. He got the Anguilla side to come together on Zoom or whatever, and he was telling me about the progress, and I was like, I don't see why we can't do that. We have older cousins like Vernell and them, and then we have the younger cousins who could give us like new insights. With the older cousins, they could give us like history and stuff like that. So I saw it as like a good opportunity just to learn about our family. And then another positive thing that came out of his was he formed other groups outside of that. And then like one was like a financial group where they were looking in Anguilla at their, grandfather's land to like build stuff. I forgot what the other group was, but they're just able to help each other in different ways. So I'm happy we were able to get it going. At first, I was kind of sad that it didn't. Like we still hit each other up like on birthdays and important stuff like that, and then that's great that we have that community. I would say, partially it's my fault because I was like the head learner, and then I kind of got a little busy. But the good thing is like we got two groups out of it that are going consistent. So one is like a financial group, and then the other is a cousin's trip to Dominica. So with that, we get to see our heritage, and then with the other one, we get to make hopefully generational money. Nice. So at least something positive came out of it, better than nothing.
Right. True. Yeah. And so I know you got to eat. Last words. I usually I be talking to people who like beyond shit. So I'd be like, where can they find you? But tell the people what you want.
Honestly, I'm trying to get better with this. I am on Instagram. It's Wallace Fit Wellness. At Wallace Fit and Wellness. So you can definitely check me out there. You can look at me on Facebook. So on Facebook, I'll post a lot of my Camp Gladiator stuff. So if you're ever interested in that, I love fitness. Been doing it for 6 years now? Nice. No, 5 years. So, if you have any questions on stuff like that, or if you need somebody to train you, I'm here. I do virtual. I do live if you're in Dallas, Texas. Other than that, I do wellness coaching as well. So if you if you're looking for any of that, other than that,
so you would let somebody hire you? Like, is that how it works?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm always looking for work. I'm freelance. It's my business, so I have to get clients.
The wellness.
Yeah. So I've been doing wellness coaching for 2 years now. So what I've done is incorporate that with my personal training. So it's like an additional thing. So basically you come for personal training, and then throughout the week, I'll ask you different things. I'll challenge you on, mental issues, or give you things to read about health and whatnot. Yeah.
What if a guy comes and said, I just killed my wife?
I'd be like, what'd she do? Because I don't want to do that shit, bro.
Nah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna tell Elizabeth I said what's up, man. I'm gonna
DJ say what's up. She say hey.
So, all right, man. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna let you do your thing. What are y'all eating?
She's making codfish tacos. They're gonna be spectacular. Yeah. We're extravagant. Every day we travel to a new country, bro. There's no quarantine for us.
I'm gonna let you go on that note.
I think that pre-workout's kicking in.
Yeah. All right, man.
But maybe we can do it again, man. I thought I'd be nervous. Yeah. I had a lot of fun, bro. So
I told you, man. I told you.
Do it again. We can talk about travel next time.
I want to get into that. Yes. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, bro.
See ya.
All right. Do I?
Oh. I just cut it off for you. I'm sorry. I usually take the people out the room. But thank y'all for watching. Tomorrow I have another show at 8. I am talking to my homeboy Miller, and I might have a couple niggas from the Virgin Islands on there. Um, Shout out to everyone for watching, and shout out to my cousin, man, and my all my cousins, my sister, my mom, and my daughter, my friends, not fans, friends. All right. Peace. I'm finna get out.